You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, and nobody's ever been. Do I gotta chase you every summer? Can I have to replace you every summer? You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you into my... I want you now, I need you off the ground. I want not loud, I want you right now. I can't help it right now.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, nobody's ever been. Do I gotta face you with another? I'll never replace you with another. You're the only man that's on my mind. You know that nobody right. Tick, 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 boom. This ain't a honeymoon. We all night instead. Sleep until noon. I still assume that you'll be in my... I want it here. Don't make me wait. Oh yeah. Already facing my fears. Come closer to my ears. I gotta hear it more clear. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage, nobody's ever been. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, the man sitting in the middle, Ernie Johnson, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Well, what a treat. The NBA postseason begins. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And tipping off the series tonight, Kenny, when you're entering a game one, what are you trying to establish?
You're just trying to get into the mind of your opponent. You're trying to get in that space, be aggressive, and take care of the basketball. Because once you get in their mind, you never leave.
What am I thinking right now? What am I? Get into my mind. What am I thinking right? What am I thinking right now?
You're like, what is Shaq going to say next?
No.
What?
Thinking about a tuna mill.
Oh.
I think that would be good.
Okay.
Shaq, what you got?
Well, if things don't go your way up front, don't get discouraged. Be willing to make adjustments if something isn't working. You got in my mind in the 94-95 finals when they swept us.
Yes. You know how we got in his mind? You know what I heard? Those are the birds that I heard inside his mind.
You know what I'm thinking right now?
Toast with that tuna melt.
Grilled bread on that.
Oh, grilled toast, same thing. Panini.
Stradamus knows
Man,
all.
you are.
He's
Especially
good.
when it comes to food.
Oh,
He's
my
in your
goodness.
mind, Ernie.
Oh, man. Give me that tuna melt.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed into the arena here in Houston, Texas. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons, don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and you can pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball, it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of other things, but I think it's made basketball a lot more fun. I do worry, though, sometimes that people are just watching their Twitter feed over the games. I still think there's an advantage for people who actually are watching what's going on versus watching people's reactions to what's going on.
Interesting. Taking a look at Houston. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back three a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he hit a tough shot, live with it. That's some hard living. But it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. Bill in Houston, if there's one critique of James Harden's game, it's been his defense. But do you think that's changing a bit? Are we seeing some evolving in his game?
Definitely changing. First of all, he's playing defense now, which has been a revelation.
Jeff Bezdelik, I think, has really gotten his fingerprints on him.
Yeah, good name drop, too, by the way. I like that. Yeah, you know what changes your defense is being picked apart online and Twitter GIFs and YouTube clips and people on studio shows on big, giant HD screens pointing out that you didn't try on this and that you're a matador. Nice. I think that there's been a shaming element of his defense that's actually been successful for him. And I wish we'd had that in the 80s for Dominique Wilkins and some of these other guys. Maybe if we had shamed Dominique Wilkins, maybe we would have played better defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Caruch is out there with Allen. Then it's Russell. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. And it's Harris in at the 2. And a wide open look for Capella. That's short off the rim.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Russell with the bucket.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Carroll. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Harden outside. Knocked loose. Pass to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gordon for 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
It's Russell with the drive. It's good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Harden outside. And the turnover again by Houston. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's Russell with the drive.
You know, not the most explosive leaper, but D'Angelo climbs the ladder on that one.
Rockets on offense. 7-point differential. And stolen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Another miss by Houston. Here's Allen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Even before Dwight Howard, Bill, left the Rockets, Clint Capella became the clear heir apparent, it seemed, at that center position for Houston.
Great pick. I think they took him 25th in that draft. That's about as well as you can do. That's my hope for the Celtics with Rob Williams. They took him 27th, and you just hope he's this guy above the rim, shot blocker, athlete, and kind of teach him to do everything else.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gordon.
He's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former 6th Man of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
And that one's good. Russell
as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Paul. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Russell, and Capella sends it back. Harden against Harris. That's tipped and stolen by Russell. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. That one goes. Count it.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Tipped away, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And you love the effort, just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
The Rockets pull it in. Gordon outside. Ball's knocked loose. Nets leading by 8. Bill, we've seen the NBA take steps to amend the draft lottery. Any further changes that you might recommend?
The biggest thing I would do is I just don't think you should be able to finish in the top 3 2 years in a row. I think there has to be some sort of schmuck insurance for the rest of the league. I'm fine rewarding the one bad season, but when you're just continuously bad, the year that Cleveland, when they won the lottery 3 out of 4 years, I just thought that was a travesty.
Just didn't feel right, did it?
No, it's just wrong. There's 30 teams in the league, and you have a team that really blows the LeBron James era and just surrounds him with the wrong people, and he leaves, and then really can't stay out of its way for the next couple of years, and they just keep getting the number 1 pick. I don't agree with that. I think that's bad. I also thought it was bad that Philly was able to get number 3 and number 1 in back-to-back years, and it's bad that the Celtics were able to get the 3rd pick and then the 1st pick. So that would be the one thing I would do. I don't think you should be able to successfully fail for multiple years.
That free throw good from Allen. Here is Paul. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way, and then Allen slams it in.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless, and this style of play can be hard to come back against.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
Here's Russell. Not going to go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. The pass to Tucker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
got that bucket in no time at all.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here is Harden after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And they double up Gordon. There's the feed to Paul. Karuch grabs the board.
Not a very consistent quarter for him in terms of his shooting.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
Bill, one shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a three. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number one choice.
He'd be pretty good.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Regular season LeBron, I'm not as enthused about.
To the inside, Gordon. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Russell from long range hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got 20.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Put me on some, put me on some, put me on some, put me on some, put me on some. Yeah, we really going dumb. Put me on some, put me on some, put me on some, put me on some, put me on some. Yeah, we really going dumb. If they hating, got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year they ain't even like the back. Had to get it on my own. I could really get it if I want. You can even get it on the phone. I'll be with you. I ain't gonna stop with no.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Ed Davis is checked in for Karuch. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Damari Carroll. Nets on defense. They lead by 17. And Paul gets it to go in. Bill, it's interesting. More than 50 colleges and universities now offers scholarships in esports. I did not know this, and that number is probably only going to go up.
Yeah, and it makes sense too. What's more popular, esports or water polo? No offense to the water polo players, but come on.
Let's
move
love
with
it.
the times.
They cannot get enough of these games.
No, we should have, every college should have esports.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Nets leading by 17. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here is Harden. No points in the game yet for him.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Here's Russell. Again, the Nets for 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Over to the left wing. Paul, no one around him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
And he gets it to go.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That's good from Harris. And the Rockets last season, first team to ever shoot more threes, Bill, than twos.
Yeah, is that a good thing?
It's more interesting to watch. Percentages are a little skewed.
Is it more interesting to watch if you're 7 years old or if you love basketball like us? I don't know.
It's fun
I still
to
love
call.
the back cut.
Yeah, I agree.
But this is the society we're in now, right?
I
Like
know,
people
yeah.
love home runs. They love three-pointers.
The big shots.
I will never in my life get used to watching guys on a 3-on-2 fast break go to the corners versus go to the basket.
And that's
for a
what
layup.
Houston does.
And that's what Houston does. And mathematically, it's the right move. But I still kind of like layups sometimes.
You're a traditionalist.
I like to straddle traditionalism versus the new math. I get the new math. I don't understand shooting 45 threes in a game. Just, what is that? It's just a new form of basketball, I guess.
It is, yeah. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And Brooklyn making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Wallace Jefferson. Trevor Bryant. Harris LeVert.
Nene finds Shumpert. And the three off target. Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. And anybody can get a run-of-the-mill putback, but he makes them count.
It's the Nets now. Nene unable to get his shot to go. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Another miss by Houston.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. The Rockets shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Nets. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the paint, here's Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
To the paint, here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
From the baseline. Again, the Nets for two.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Green. Back to Shumpert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Graham, and no good that time. Great tee that time from Green. He kicks it to Rivers. Back to Green, beyond the arc. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Here's Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. You know, I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Well, that's what happens when you're aggressive on that end of the floor. They took a few chances and took control of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Davis, and it's Graham in at the 3 spot. Bill, your long-lost cousin Ben Simmons headlined a tremendous rookie class in 2017. And in fact, people might think it's the best rookie season ever in the history of the league.
A lot of good players. Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum. Do we count Simmons in that class, though? I guess.
Well, since he won the Rookie of the Year, let's put him in there.
All right, we'll put him in there.
Technically.
I think if you come out of a year of rookies and you get one guy who has a chance to be a franchise guy, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We had 3. If you're doing 3 a year for 10 years, you have the most ridiculous league of all time. I think the talent ebbs and flows, and we've had stretches. Like I think last decade, in the 2000s, especially like from about 03 to 07, 08, like we were just short all-stars. We were just short a few guys, and you saw teams like the Nets with Jason Kidd made the finals 2 years in a row, and you saw the Ben Wallace Pistons team actually win the title.
With no superstars.
Right. And you saw, in 06, the Pistons, remember they were on pace to win 70 games, and they had 4 All-Stars? The league just wasn't that good, and now it's flipped, and it's so loaded. I think from a talent standpoint, as good as any year since 1993.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, which 25 years ago, we're just loaded with guys who could be Hall of Famers someday, or 8-time All-Stars, things like that. So now you look at this 17 class, and Simmons, Mitchell, Tatum, just right there. That's awesome. I still believe in Lonzo, and I still believe in De'Aaron Fox. I think those guys can be All-Stars too.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Rivers, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside jumper. Over in the corner, Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Fareed. Launches it. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And that one, good.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Davis missing. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Bill, the way that super teams are being put together right now, good or bad for the league?
I'm confused. I have been watching this league since I was a kid. We've always had super teams. There's never been an era where we didn't. What do people think the Jordan era Bulls were, and what do they think the Shaq, Kobe Lakers were? This is how the league is. I think what bothers people this time around specifically is that the Warriors won 73 games and they added Kevin Durant. Now, I get it. I get why it bothers people. On the other hand, your job as a franchise is to tilt the competitive advantage in any way you can toward your favor. They did a great job building their team. They did a great job building enough cap space for this year that everybody knew was coming, the summer of 2016. We knew the cap was going to jump. And they played it perfectly, and they got Kevin Durant out of it. He played it perfectly, too. He was on a team. He wasn't going to win the title in OKC. He wasn't going to win the title playing with Westbrook. Not to sound like a Durant apologist, but he wants to win a title and beat LeBron James. If you're going to do that, you're going to try to get on the best possible team you can.
And Bill, we were discussing how teams are constructed in recent years. You know, the changes in 2016 to cap space. How Kevin Durant landed with the Warriors.
I see the analogy that, it's like stacking a pickup game and just grabbing the best 4 guys and just beating people on a pickup court for 4 hours. But that's the thing. The league isn't a pickup game. The league, everyone operates by the same rules. And the Warriors,
everybody had a shot at him.
Everyone had a shot. The Celtics had a shot. He didn't even want to interview with the Lakers. The Knicks had cap space. They didn't have a chance. The Wizards had cap space. He was from Maryland. Didn't want to go there. So, I think the Warriors should get a little more credit for how smart they were with everything.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Well, yeah, you're already getting dogged out there. And now he's landing body blows.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Nene. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And it's James Harden in for Shumpert. Here's Rivers, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gordon with no one around. No good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
It's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
There's Hollis Jefferson, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Hey, look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. In the corner, it's Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hollis Jefferson's got 24 points.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. You'd almost think they're playing at home.
Oh, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silenced the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
It's Davis with the drive. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Rivers kicks to Harden. To the middle. Wants to get it to Fareed and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
Gordon. Rivers trying to get open. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 8 points.
Yeah, showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Kenneth Faried. And it's Paul in for Rivers. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Inside. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
I mean, for a player who only stands 6 feet tall, Paul is a pretty good finisher inside.
Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Karis LeVert taking 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Davis. Damari Carroll comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's perfect from the line this time.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Paul passes to Gordon. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And hate to make a mistake there. Have to stay focused.
You're so right. Trying to shrink the deficit, sometimes you push too hard to make something happen.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Baseline J on the way. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 26.
A scoring machine right now. Russell with the shoot-first mindset tonight and making it look easy.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Shot from 16. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the net. That's his focus right now. Okay, he has all the space he needs and then some. He's going to make that a lot more than he misses it.
Russell, again, the Nets for 2.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this win.
Harden against Harris. Inside, shot from 12. And Houston again with the bucket.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
The baseline J. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. Now, here is Harden. To the middle, here's Tucker. Banked in off the glass. Tucker's got 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Nets have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
One shot.
Here is Harden. Kicks it to Tucker. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
For as many points as he scores, Harden's still a great teammate thanks to his passing.
Russell finds Harris. This one for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
No, Kevin, that's a slip-up by the D, and I'm sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Now here's Harden from downtown. Carroll with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Got that one up quick. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, no, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive work.
Harden can't hit.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the three, not one of them, ain't working. Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Here is Harden following the bucket by the Nets. Will it go? Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And the shot goes in from Karuch.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harris against Harden. Down low, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Wasted no time on that one. That's now 32 points for D'Angelo Russell. Harden against Harris. Harden kicks to Gordon. To the inside. That's good from Paul on the assist by Eric Gordon. Paul's got 13 points.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Brooklyn's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And good that time. And that's 13 points for Allen.
And you love how Russell keeps his eyes up, rarely misses a guy when he's free.
To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. And he overshot that one, missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Allen, that's good. Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Greg, how much fun is it to have Bill with us? Such a prominent voice in sports journalism and never afraid to speak his mind.
You know, oftentimes when you gain popularity, you become a little more conservative, a little more reserved, but not Bill. That's why he's maintained such a tremendous following.
Oh, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop.
Allen's shot is off.
Some tough D in the paint, getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
Harden against Harris. Feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Kevin, Capella has a nice array of moves and shots to choose from.
Fires, high post, offensive rebound. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 19 points.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Harden draws the double. Here's Capella, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. You see my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Hop up out the Porsche, hop up in the Rari. This is eating calamari. I'm a playboy, say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining and you know it's Cardi.
Couple zeros with me, count of 31s. Clean money capers, got it dirty. Getting money, gotta give me some. Selling, about to give me one. Blowing money fast, flipping through the funds. Passing through the block, eating on the run. Been a short, sticking to my. So we gotta rock it, Eddie got it. Yo, Trizzy, one they call me Freddy Krueger. Shout out to my St. James, don't call me Rick the Ruler. School of hard knocks, I'm probably my tutor.
I'm about to push the hop up in the Rory. This is eating calamari.
The Nets making a switch here. "12 seconds left in the first half of the game. And slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
One shot.
That free throw good from Allen. Here's Paul. He's got 13. Pass to Nene. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Nene's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, you see why Paul's made all defensive first team so many times in his career. Terrific job.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Kenneth Faried. Kenneth, you guys have been out-rebounded by a lot. Why do you think that's happened?
I don't know. We're missing a lot of threes, so they're getting a lot of those rebounds, and they're really gang rebounding in this group. So they're really getting after it, and they're making sure that we don't get no second chance shots.
Well, we'll see if that gets fixed in the second half, Kenneth. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Nets, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. E.J. Tucker is out there with Gordon, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And here is Allen following the three from Chris Paul.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And for Houston, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Stolen by Harden. Paul outside to the paint. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Paul. That's 7 points for James Harden.
seeing the floor well. Paul is fantastic at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
And it's Russell missing. Here's Houston now. Three-pointer. And another three for Houston.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
From downtown. And the Nets miss again. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Capella dishes to Harden. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Allen for the three. Harden grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Paul outside. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. And so here is Houston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Paul's shot is off. Nets have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And that one's good. Russell.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
Harden the pass to Paul. Harden kicks to Paul. Teardrop shot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Paul's got 21 in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. From outside the arc, Paul missing again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's Russell with the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense on him because what they've been doing so far is not working.
Put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers!
Here's Capella. The Rockets with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Carroll gets it to go. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Passes it to Capella. Here's Tucker. Another miss by Houston. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Russell from long range. Cans it from downtown. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
And it's Paul missing. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Harris. They get the rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Caruch has got 9.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
To end the run. Rebounded by the Nets. Russell inside, defended by Paul, and he gets the bucket.
And just a good feel for everything around him. The mid-range area, comfortable spot for Russell.
Back to Paul, stolen by Allen. Fires from 14, and it's Caruch missing. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Count it, good. 12 points for him.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
There's the pass to Tucker. Capella kicks to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, man, and these shots are just the ones Capella makes on the regular. Just a highly intelligent offensive player.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
Now here's Gordon. 13 points in the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Allen. He's all alone.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Yeah, we see it here. When he does get aggressive, the result can be powerful.
Tucker can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12.
Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
And here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Inside. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Harris. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Harris. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
They get it again. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
Off target with what's what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Harden kicks to Paul. Back to Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
For 3, Harden missing again.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Rockets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. The tray, rebounded by the Nets.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 13 to the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Now, he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. So it's Brooklyn now. Took him no time at all on that one. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Floats one up. Goes back up. Rivers can't get it to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Brooklyn. Goes up on the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeVert's got 6 points. The Rockets shooting at 51%. Really solid. Right side jumper for three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Rivers with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Fareed. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Shoots. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Here's Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
The bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Timeout called the Nets. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Graham. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight. The Rockets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Over in the corner, Green. From outside, off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And for Houston, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the middle, here's Shumpert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, you know Shumpert isn't afraid of contact. He's always trying to get to the strike.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Amon Shumpert.
Now, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, you know, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
And both free throws good for Shumpert. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Dinwiddie. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
He's been there for them, but they haven't needed him much.
Here's Rivers. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Burnett shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. 1:36 left in the third. Down low, here's Fareed. And the dunk by Fareed.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Houston's ball. The feed to Nene. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Davis. Brooklyn's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hollis Jefferson, and he drops it in from the low post. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. The dish to Shumpert. To the paint. Here's Fareed. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He's got 18.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's LeVert missing. Rockets shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Shumpert, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. And it's LeVert missing.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Out to Shumpert from deep. Pass to Rivers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. That's good from Shumpert on the assist from Green. And it's 8 points for Iman Shumpert.
Okay, Shumpert is a super confident three-point shooter. Look at his release. Superb extension.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
It's deflected and stolen by Graham. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Brooklyn ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Rebounds and loose balls. We got to get them. We got to get them. Let's go. Let's go. Another one, a little bit more.
Greg, you can tell by his voice he wants his guys to give everything they've got right now.
No doubt, especially on the backboard. For them to secure this win, that needs to happen.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Napier, Jared Dudley out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. The high post shot. Here's Hollis Jefferson, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Hollis Jefferson's got 30 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Fareed throws it down.
Once he gets open on the low block, it's just a matter of getting him the ball.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate. Here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Now here's Shumpert. Green taking his time here. Kept alive by Houston.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points. Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
Here's Rivers. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ring shot on the way. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Nene. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The offensive rebound. Dudley. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback. That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Banked in off the glass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Poked away. Nene kicks to Rivers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And that one, good.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Yep, it counts. Here's Shumpert. Over in the corner, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on it.
Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Fareed's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Green finds Rivers. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Scooped up. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hollis Jefferson's got 10 points in just the second half. Rivers passes to Shumpert. Fareed, and the dunk by Fareed.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
You got your deal off, man. I got my deal off. Dazzling, dominated display of new snap on stage. Dazzling, dominated display of new snap. Check it out, you never recognize. Dazzling, dominated display of new snap on stage. Dazzling, dominated. That could roll up and take that. I be in a like a pack of the halls though. Me and my the mall and get our ball on.
And the Rockets making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Fires top of the key. That one a little long.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
In the corner, Napier with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Napier's got 4 points in the quarter. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Rivers gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's rebounded by Houston. Nene's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Clark. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
The Nets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Offensive rebound. Dudley's shot is good.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
To the inside, Nene has the open look. Again, the Rockets score.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Baseline jumper. That one's not going to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Now Rivers shoots the 3. Graham with the rebound. Wing shot on the way. And it's Napier missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside, Rivers banked in off the glass.
Shumpert, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He does a little of everything, including passing it well.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good with the layup.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
One shot.
Nets shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. The baseline J. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Graham's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. He kicks it to Green. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there.
Now here's Shumpert inside. And it's Green, missing. Graham, the pass to Napier. Now here's Shumpert. To the middle. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. And that's 15 points for Austin Rivers.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Took him no time at all on that one. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Drops in the layup for 2. Rivers has got 17 now just in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's Napier missing.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Outside jumper. Nene kicks to Clark. And here's Green outside. Here's Rivers. Rebounded by the Nets.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Rivers. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
I mean, with all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around that neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Misses the wing 3.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
On its way from Dudley for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Dudley's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And here's Rivers. And Nene slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Napier. Another one falls for Brooklyn. On offense, here are the Rockets. With the teardrop, rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Musa. Again, the Nets for 2.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Now here's Shumpert, guarded closely. And there it is for him. 16 points for Nene.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
On the wing, Green. Graham defending. Rivers finds Shumpert. Hits that one, nice pass, leading him to the bucket. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 assists. Here's Napier. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for D'Angelo Russell.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Napier. The Rockets pull it in.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Here's Rivers. Here's Dudley. And no good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Outside, Green. And Nene gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're in front by 25. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Hey yo, the nuts landed, so back it up. Pass the mic, the big psych, the manufacturer, the architect, bringing you the artifact. You used to hate my clique, now you want a part of it. Coming with more hits that funk like Parliament. Compare me to another's gonna lead to an argument.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a way to start the series. If this game is any indication, he's going to be an unstoppable force the next few games. .30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Napier, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
And the wide open shot from Green. And another three for Houston.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Rivers with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.